Let's see if I can zoom in a little bit. Let's get the right camera. There we go. How's that look? There we go. All right, looks like Instagram is letting me go live. I'm working with Streamlabs here, and in order to go to X and Instagram and Facebook and YouTube, I'm just checking to make sure that I've got everything happening here. I'm not going to be able to see if anybody decides to chat. I might be able to see it on YouTube, but for right now, it looks like I've got, I'm streaming to a bunch of different services. And Katie did. This is the I'm going to what do you call it? Improvise an earth mover on the back of this a Christmas ornament that we started doing just the other day here. I'm gonna try to do it with some basic shapes. Hopefully, like by the end, you'll know that it looks like a bulldozer or earth mover or something like that. But I want to make sure that I'm keeping it in the shot. Instagram is not very forgiving this far zoomed in. And you know what, I should probably sketch it out a little bit. I mean, don't I want to have a blade right here? And then some tracks. We can do a big boxy yellow thing here like this. And maybe there's probably going to be a little smokestack. I might be able to put some clouds there. But let's get moving. I just want to say that I do appreciate the attention that I got from my Comicsgate friends, and this is the last ornament that I have to finish up before I start shipping these guys out. And I had so many problems trying to get, and there's a big learning curve with Streamlabs. A big bang for the buck, but a big learning curve compared to StreamYards, and you have to deal with all the different what do you want to call it? All the different streaming services, they run things differently. Instagram, you have to go in there and get streaming keys and copy things, and then Facebook, if you're gonna stream to a page, you have to have so many likes. I do not have that many, so I'm streaming to my main Facebook account, which is just fine, because I'm pretty sure that's all I need. To anybody that's paying attention, I'll probably get rid of my Facebook page. It seems to be, in my opinion, a little redundant, and you can see me, my palette on the side here. Let me open Facebook on my phone. So I'm on the other side of the room is where my let me go to my channel. Sorry guys, I should have had this part going already. Come on, where is it? My videos, live. Well, if I don't see it, I don't see it. But if I'm streaming to my own YouTube channel, it should actually tell me. There we go. All right. And there I am trying to figure things out. Okay. Yeah. So it's what? It's 3:30 in the morning. I don't expect to see anybody in chat, but I did pull the I pulled it up on my phone here just to make sure in case I miss anything. All right. Let's get going here. I'm trying to do the not a simple interpretation because I think that it deserves that, but only because I don't have any reference material pulled up, and I think that by the time I'm done, this will be unmistakably some kind of earth mover. For there is earth there that I painted earlier before I left. It's nice and dry. It's nice dry earth. I do notice the canary yellow is much more. It has way less body to it than the chrome yellow. I'm working with a Kolinsky sable, a John King Art Kolinsky sable. I do enjoy these brushes. This is, you know what, I wish I could tell what size it is, but I'm sure you professionals out there already know, and for the amateurs that don't, it kind of wears off on the side. You can't tell what you're painting with. All right, that looks good. You know, and I'm going to put a swash of color through here because I'll do the caterpillar tracks and give this a nice round. There we go. Yeah, I'll see if I can detail some treads going around here, but there we go. Kind of give it that barbell shape through there. And then our smokestack is going to be gray, so sorry for the snorting noises. I'm just getting off of work a couple hours ago, and I wanted to get this finished up. We had a great stream the other night doing these Christmas balls. My buddy Dave over there in Illinois at BTM Reviews, look up his channel, did me a solid. I was still trying to figure out Streamlabs. I'm one of those guys that decided that when StreamYards wanted to double their registration fee, or whatever you want to go, the subscription fee, and I've had that happen to me in the past where it's like all of a sudden you're paying more, and I was like, screw that. That's not how you treat your customers. So I went over to this other service, and there's a much bigger bang for your buck. It's probably bad for me as far as bad habits go, in that there's so much to do in there if you're really getting into the streaming space, that it's a little bit more of a, a little bit more. It's a lot more of a wonderland of things that you can do and how you can make your channel look pretty. Sticking with the basics and just trying to figure out how to ride this bike before I decide to put the playing cards in the spokes. And yeah, it's a marketing tool like anything else. The thing that screwed me up was that the guy that actually, pulled me out of the quicksand while I was trying to stream the other night, and you'll never see that because I pulled it down off of YouTube. Um, I was trying to bring him in as a guest, which is something that I'm gonna need. I'll probably get a buddy or a family member. Jeff, talking to you, buddy, to help me figure out how to bring people into a stream, um, and hopefully do it in such a way that, because right now things seem to be running. I don't see myself crashing off of any one of my destinations. But when I tried to bring Dave in the other, I think it was like yesterday, um, the whole thing crashed, and there was like two people in the chat. Um, it looked like it was going good, but everything seized up on me. Streamlabs, everything seized up on me, and I'm not working with I'm not working with an unpowerful computer system. I've got a trash can Mac with all of the good RAM and a decent video card. I should be able to work this out. I'm not. It's not like I'm working with some Quadra 800 from the 90s. That would probably be fun to play with that. Old computers. I still have a graphite iMac in the attic. And I mean, as long as we're rambling on about stuff, I'll tell you about the cheese grater Mac I have over in the corner, running. I believe it's Tiger. It's OS X 10.4, and the main reason I have that one is because it runs my vinyl cutter. And the vinyl cutter, I bought it when OS 9 was still a thing, and it's the only computer that will run OS 9 and OS X. It's like a very important piece of art because it's a transitional piece. It's a computer that, when Mac was running OS 9, um, it was like so many people were used to it. I was used to it. I loved it. I could make that shit stand on its head. It was awesome. And then they got into Unix and started making OS X, and it was a huge transition. And looking back on it now, it's if anybody remembers the made-for-TV movie, The Pirates of Silicon Valley, there's that scene where there's the Macintosh people, and then there's the Apple IIe, Apple IIc, which I had one of those when I was a kid. And they're kind of like in this restaurant bar setting, whatever, and they're like kind of like fighting with each other because Macintosh is going to be the next great thing, and there's a lot of people who were working for Apple at the time who, according to this made-for-TV movie, were like, nah, we like this old stuff, which looks like I'm going to have to fix some stuff. Actually, I only had that tape sitting there because I needed to keep this thing steady, but I'm holding it with my hands now, so no big deal. Anyways, we'll get it all fixed up. Gotta make sure I stay on my mark. Instagram is unrelenting. I mean, these little bits of detail don't mean anything to me. I'm not trying to engineer a bulldozer. I'm just trying to interpret what I think one would look like if I happen to see it working, driving on my way to work. Oh, look, a bulldozer. You know, it's sort of like when you look at a starship in a movie, and it's got all these panels and pipes and stuff that adds interest, but it doesn't really mean anything to you. It's just, well, kind of looks how they had to engineer the damn thing. So that's, you accept it as these little panels and pipes and stuff like that. They actually mean something. You know, plus we're working on a what? 3.5-inch diameter or 4-inch diameter Christmas ornament. Incidentally, anybody that happens to see this, you want to go to YouTube and check out my brother's. Speaking of panels and pipes and things that you might see on a Starship model, you want to go to YouTube and check out the Kit Bash Federation, KITBASH Federation. All that stuff that you used to see in the movies when you were a kid. This guy builds. It's a really fun channel. I like it a lot. And yeah, I am a little biased. It's my brother, but I've seen him doing cool shit like that since we were playing with Legos. All right, let's see if I can add a little bit more highlights to the blade. And clean up some of this on the other side. I'll do that off camera. I just wanted to make sure, like, the main point of this was honestly to see, you know, I'm working with a new streaming software, and I wanted to see if I could get it to do what it's supposed to, and it gave me a whole bunch of rules to follow, and so I just wanted to see if I could make it work, and so far it looks good. I'll check on it later after I quit this and see if I was right all along or not. So I got a lot of support from my friends there, Katie and Cynic and Dave, and I really appreciate you guys hanging out with me when I was doing these originally last night. You want to check out that stream, and you can listen to some banter about comics and anime and a bunch of stuff that people are interested in out here. Very, very grateful for the help. Okay, so I guess that's. Does that look like a bulldozer to you? Looks like a bulldozer to me. All right, so I'm going to hang this up and let it dry, and then anything else that happens to it's going to happen off camera. Thanks for hanging out. Like and subscribe on YouTube, and tidecrisisdesign.com is the website. Go check it out. Talk to you guys later.